All right. Okay.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right, there we go.
Should lift this a little bit.
I'm gonna ask: Is it is it going to be read as Chopra? Copra? The
Chopra.
fuck is
Well,
that
at the
name?
bottom of the thing? It's Chopra. Yeah.
Chopra.
It says Chopra, yes. Okay, well, we are live. Hello and welcome, everyone, to this week's mic check. So today, we're going back to some basics. More of a neutral character style of read. And we're going to be changing it up by me reading first. So I will start us off. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Okay. Who do I want to call on? This is too much power. I don't understand how you guys do it. Whoever volunteers first. You know what? Since it's been a while, Phil, you're up.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Oh, all right. Do I choose who's next?
All right, it has been that long. Yes, you do. Go ahead and choose anybody you want to.
All right. Mateo?
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They are built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that fits for modern life. Alice, take it.
Okay. Like for the past maybe hour and a half, my mouse has been double clicking things whenever I click the button. So just know that's going to interfere with me a little bit today. But it is what it is. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURRROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. And I will shoot that over to Leonard.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. And Brett.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Jamie.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Justin?
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, and I believe that is everyone. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So what kind of script is this? Voiceover or voice under? No, Mateo. No. No.
Enter code radio.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent what this one is, specifically. So this one is definitely a voice over. You are the center of attention. This is a radio script. It's voice only. So let's go ahead and talk about this character. So who are we in this script?
An idiot.
Well,
Speak for
that
yourself.
may be a personal actor choice, but let's go ahead and talk a little bit generally.
Someone knowledgeable, someone maybe with some experience with these people.
Okay,
Or,
so
I guess
someone who's not an
knowledgeable
idiot
with
about
something.
business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Directions say a smart friend.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd say a friend who has at some point bought furniture from Burrow and is happy with it.
So then you are a satisfied customer who knows the person you're talking to, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, since our character is a satisfied customer, since we have interacted with this company once before, what is it that that satisfies us about it? What are some things that really stick out in your mind as something that's important to this person based on what's in the script?
The
Comfort and simplicity.
I would have said the I mean, I guess the comfort because of the features, clever
Mhm.
features.
Mhm.
Also the stain and scratch resistant fabrics. Oh yeah, the methods of production. They're like non-toxic materials, hardwoods, ethically sourced. So like, concern for the environment and all that.
Okay.
And you
Okay,
don't
good.
have to provide pizza for the movers.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's
Well, I mean,
that's
so-
actually what it is, because I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck has that deal with the what?
Well, I mean, depending on how many people you have helping you move, the 75 off for the actual thing itself could cover the cost of all of that pizza and whatnot. But that's another thing. The actual like code right there, that section that happens to be in red on this script, that was just because before when we did this, we had a lot of people and we had to choose something to cut out. But that was supposed to be skipped initially. But right now, all of that red is also really important to you, to your character, to who you are. Again, saving money, things being a good value for the amount of money that you're paying for, getting the bang, getting all the bangs for all of the bucks, basically, is what's most important to your character here. So you're satisfied with the product itself because of its cool features and the way that it's produced, and you get to save a little bit of money on it. So those things are really, really special and important to your character. Now, just to be really clear, there is the pronunciation note down at the bottom. It is Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw them.
Mm-hmm. I just want to be extra clear on that. That's all. The thing is you're not trying to sound salesy. You're not trying to sound like force the product down somebody's throat. You really should never try to do that, because that's always going to sound wrong and that's always going to turn people off. What you really want to do is you want to sound like this is your couch that you recently bought and you're really satisfied with it. And you know that it's going to be something, a great value for whoever decides to pick it up. So your character, yeah, like we mentioned before, is really satisfied with what it is that we're that they have and what they're looking at. So, that being said, I think a lot of this is going to come down to your individual choices to really make it a more personal delivery. Again, You need to get into the shoes of being satisfied with what's going on. So when you think of somebody who sounds satisfied in a product or in a service, what are some things that indicate to you that they are satisfied about it? That's something that is positive to them.
An upbeat tone.
Okay. So positive emotional space.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Just to clarify, this is not a moving company commercial, but a furniture commercial.
It's a furniture commercial. This is
Furniture,
not
yeah.
moving company commercial.
'Cause, yeah, it's right.
It starts off with that. It does start off with that, but no, it is a furniture company commercial. So the product isn't a moving company, it is Burrow.
So I guess just to throw out cliches, this could be a millennial read. Kind of like, this is a cool thing, but I'm not gonna sell you super hard on it. It's just like a matter of fact, laid back kind of a sell.
Yeah, you could approach it that way, absolutely.
Yes, that's what the directions say.
I got their couch, and I think it's great. Now, you can take it or leave it, but I think you'd like it.
Yeah. So then, Justin, you're absolutely correct. I think the millennial read is probably the right approach to this.
It's funny how it is called the millennial read, but when I read this, I was thinking about aging myself by 20 years at least.
The millennial boomer read.
Yeah, boomer read.
So what would that be? Is Gen Z read? Then you'd be
Yeah,
pissed off at a
bussin'.
lot of things.
Yo, this furniture is bussin'.
Sorry,
up in
did I
your
say Gen
house.
Z? I meant to say Gen X.
My lord, this is positively bussin'.
Oh my god.
Why?
No cap. No cap.
No cap.
Sheesh. Anyway.
Y'all sound totally sus right now.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, all right.
I didn't dare going that far. Alice, I think he's going to leave the call. I don't think he can take this.
But so I know for me, I'm going to be looking for you sounding like the satisfied customer first, basically. But before we actually dive into the reads themselves, because again, I don't think we need a whole ton of analysis for this. I just think we need a clear idea of who we are in relationship to the script and in relationship to the to whoever's listening to us. The rest is going to come from you drawing from your own experiences and you communicating that to the best of your abilities. But before we dive into the script and do the directed reads, does anybody have any other comments, questions, anything like that before we do that?
We had to more narrow down who the audience would be in terms of what's important to them, because talking about furniture made in America that's ethically sourced, I mean, that could be important or not important depending on who's listening to this.
I mean, that's its target point. Like, I think millennials are targeted with that because they do like ethically sourced stuff. Boomers don't care about that.
True.
Like, I want slave children for my diamonds.
Well,
Like, that's boomer energy. Also, by
It's
the
all
way,
okay as long as we don't
tomorrow's
know about
voting
it.
in the U.S., so vote.
I like my capitalism raw.
okay, all right. Let's bring this back to voiceover.
Man, you got oil. That shit is mine.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Anyways, So yes, actually, that is a good point. We do need to have a clearer idea of who exactly this is supposed to be aimed towards. So I think though that question kind of falls in line with the style of delivery that we need to have personally. So I think that is, a millennial that's looking for their own unique and useful and valuable for the money furniture. It's I think that's kind of, maybe I'm being presumptuous. No, I'm not going to go there with that. In general, when it comes to a specific product, we're usually talking to people who are looking for that particular product. It's very rare that people are going to, cast a really super wide blanket when it comes to a specific product for as many people as possible. They usually want to focus in on a specific need. That's kind of one of the main things you learn in sales. Then again, it's been forever since I've done sales, and I don't ever want to do that again. But it's all about identifying a need and going in specifically for that need. So this is for millennials who are looking for furniture, because again, you're kind of appealing to that with ethically sourced hardwoods, non-toxic materials, things like that. Although, thank you for putting us on that right track. Is there anything else? Any other questions, comments, anything like that about the script before we dive in? Nope. Okay, then let's do this.
You read radio, right? You don't spell it out like how Burrow is spelled out.
Correct. Since they've set a precedence here, if they want you to spell it out, they're going to put dashes. If they want you to say it all together, they're not going to do that. So just assume that based on the integrity of the script, and if they need something different, they'll direct you otherwise. It's that easy.
Okay. Thanks.
Because I've had that happen where I will go into the studio as well, and they're like, actually, can you do this part a little differently? And then you got to find some awkward way of noting that without a writing utensil for whatever reason.
Can you read the stars after Cool and Chopra?
Yes, absolutely. That's key. We missed that. Everybody missed that in the cold reads. You need to read the asterisks after Cool and Chopra. All right, last call. Cool. Let's do this. So I'm up on the chopping block first. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com, enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com, enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Okay, opening it up.
Oh, fine. I felt it was a good first read.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, technically very good, but I did not feel like you were my friend who was offering me a tip.
I was gonna say it sounded
It
a little
felt
dry.
more like you were. Yeah, it felt more like you were like the guy at the bar who doesn't know me and says, "Oh, hi, by the way, here's this thing."
I have a side quest for you.
I'd just like to hear
Sitting-
a little more excitement about
Okay.
this Burrow company.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I think maybe you can classify the read as matter of fact. It was a bit matter of fact. You're just
Matter of
plainly
fact, okay.
stating and maybe you can try to give it a little bit more like you're trying to sell it a little bit. Well, yeah, I mean, I honestly think you can sell it more without giving a really salesman pitch. I feel like it's doable.
Make it sound more like you care about the product.
Oh, he got the The
Yeah, right. Right
mat-
now, it felt like you were objectively stating the features of the product, and you would have like no.
Okay. Okay.
You got it with the Matt direction, the classic one. Matt, you have to act like you give a shit about the product. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. I will do that. I will care more about the product. Anything else?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. Because I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but now I'm certain. Can we get a tiny bit more of a differentiation between the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots? Because right now it's at least to me it's sounding like I was promised free pizza and I was also promised acrobatic pivots instead of I was promised free pizza
Okay.
and I ended up having
what
to
you mean.
do these
Mhm.
acrobatic pivots.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that can be helped by just slowing down ever so slightly, especially during that part. I
All
think
right.
it'll help sell each part of it. Yeah.
All right, then let's do this. Man, look, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. I am at your mercy.
Come on, Leonard.
I actually really liked the first half. I think the first half was an improvement. I like that you kind of slowed it down, and it didn't sound as rushed through. One thing I'm curious if you can try it to when you have the part of like all of this is for free. I wouldn't mind hearing a take where you're like, all of this is free. Like, dude, it's free. All of this is free. Like, maybe that could be like a cool thing to be like, whoa, okay. Like, hey, you better jump on this. All of this is free. Like, yo.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had like really good energy in the first part, and then when it got to the red part, you kind of like dipped down a little bit and went back to how you read the first time
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
So just lost a little bit of that energy and stuff. So and then you caught the like a built-in USB and reread it, like because I was like, oop, I didn't hear that enunciated, but you got that, so that was fine. But that's all.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna ask on the first read to see how if you lift it up, fit more in the last line sounded, and you did that already in this second take, so I thought that was pretty good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You definitely came across as caring more about the product this time, so good on that. There are places where you could highlight certain, well, highlight isn't perhaps the right word, but give certain words more color, like built for the long haul and clever features.
Okay.
I personally, I really liked how you kind of billboarded, but in a very I don't know, kind of subtle way. The first Burrow, it came off billboarded, but at the same time, still millennial, I guess. I don't like. This is something that nobody has said yet. Maybe it's just because it feels off to me. How you how you perform the last line. The reason why is because for some reason to my ear it sounds like it's leading the way you do it. It sounds like the phrase doesn't stop at modern life. But it leads like with an end to something else, to another part for some reason, and it kind of throws me off. But maybe it's just me.
Does it have
I
to do
think
with
that
ending
last
with an
line,
upwards inflection?
Yeah, I think that last line lends itself very well to 3 takes.
Okay, so I'll do this next one with an ABC at the end.
Outside of that, all good.
All right, let's do this. Hey man, look, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Ship it. Just ship it. We're good. We did it. We did it.
Except for the other 2 takes.
Oh, right. Right, I forgot.
So give us 3 of the last lines.
Yes. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
2, yeah, B.
I like A. In any case, it's good. It was good even the first time.
I think I prefer the downwards inflection. Makes it more conclusive.
All right. Well, again, this is going to be a radio script. So the context is driving along, and this is just going to be playing in the middle of other things you're listening to.
True. I think it's the buy.
It's never been easy.
What the
I'm sorry. That was my wife laughing at something in the background. That might
I'm
happen
happy
occasionally.
I'm happy she's enjoying herself.
All right. Well, if everybody's cool, then move on. All right. Moving right
Phil.
along. Phil, you're up.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. Opening it up. What did you all think?
I'd like to
pretty
see
solid.
it slowed down a little bit by like 10%. Because right now I'm getting the whole like hey, everybody, isn't this just a super cool thing that you would also be interested in giving me your money for?
Mhm.
As opposed to a friend who legitimately thinks, this could be pretty cool for you. So that's my big thing. Oh, well, I mean, I'd like you to tone down that smile too a tiny bit.
Okay.
Just a tiny
That's
bit.
the first time I ever heard that that request.
Maybe it sounds too. It didn't sound too
It-
sales pitchy to me. So, but I
The
don't know.
energy felt like it stayed high the whole time.
Mhm.
So there was like really nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to go
True.
up.
And I
True,
and
true.
I can
Mm.
and I believe that this is a thing that you would be excited about, but I don't think it's something that, you'd be showing your pearly whites over, which you weren't, but just for an example of the vibe.
Vibe.
for-
Yeah, there we go.
For me, the word that I wrote down was lecturing. So yeah, it was friendly, but it felt like it was that friend who lectures you on what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to buy this furniture because you really supposed to buy this furniture. So make it sound a little more like you care about what the friend wants and not about what you think the friend wants.
I think that slowing it down will already make a ton of difference.
All right.
I guess part of me worries how do you differentiate between slowing it down and not sounding like you're being pedantic about it? Like you're like painfully spelling it out.
Caring about it, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't need to slow it down to a snail's pace, just not quite as fast.
Yeah, because I noticed that everyone was going relatively quicker on this, so it sounds like this might be a faster slot. So you guys said it was radio, so
Oh, it can always give us the poolside read.
right.
Also, could you turn up your gain just a tad? Just like a little sliver.
Is this better?
Thank you.
All right. All right. All right. Second take.
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, opening it up. What did y'all think?
I'm gonna stand by the speed thing. I think this one was slowed down and I liked it more. I think I made the wrong call on the smile though. This one felt also a little detached to me, but sort of in the opposite way.
I still hear the sales pitch. I think that it was something that will really help you is pre-life. A little bit of
Okay.
ad lib
Mhm.
before
All right.
leading into it, like Michael did.
All right.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I did not feel the lecturing today, so good on that, but it did feel like a sales pitch.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, give us
All
one
right.
more read.
All right. Um. Hey Max. I heard you were moving to Atlanta. And I know that moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all And after all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. It got kind of character-y, but
Well, that's a violation of the Dan rule.
oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. I'll give you that one for free because it has been a bit, but still.
There are no free discounts here. What are you talking about?
Anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. Let's get some feedback. What did you all think?
Feels like I'm being demanded too. It looks like you took out the smile altogether, and you're you're hitting the first syllable of every word with a gigantic hammer, and it's hurting my ears.
Philip, can you one thing that might work, I think the fact that this is all one massive block of text is sort of getting you into that long form sort of mode, and it's hampering your ability to hit that conversational tone. So could we split this into like 3 paragraphs between industry, non-toxic materials, and then they're built for the long haul, with each as a separate paragraph?
I think Jamie's onto something with the demanding comment. The note that I wrote down here was, I'd like you to try giving a read where you're just delivering the whole thing with a shrug and see what happens.
All right. Whenever
Yes,
you're ready.
give it the "I ain't your dad" vibe.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, give us one more.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit counterproductive, or not counterproductive, but counterintuitive, but I still want to do this anyways. Do you have a specific person in mind that you're thinking of talking to?
I was?
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this based around the delivery? Who you are in this? Is this based around like your own experience? Like, are you trying to draw off of your own experience being satisfied and happy with a service or product and telling somebody about that, or are you wearing the badge a bit too much? You seeing yourself as a salesperson for this company?
Salesy.
Okay. It's sounding like that. It's sounding like you're seeing yourself as a salesperson for the company specifically. Mm-hmm. You stumbled across this deal.
Yeah.
No, that's really unnatural. Yeah, how do we smooth that out? Because the thing is it gets it as soon as we hit, that's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra, it immediately becomes
yeah, because I mean the script is not doing any of us any favor, because from
Right,
that
but
point
that's-
on, it does sound incredibly sales pitchy, but it's our work to not make it sound like that. So
Right. So what I'm trying to get at is how do we avoid that, or how do we mitigate that?
Should we sort of treat that part as a throwaway, except for the company name?
Well, the thing is the way that I want you to approach it is less, that's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra. I don't want you to approach it that way. The way that I want you to approach it is that's exactly how I felt.
Okay.
That's the kind of feel that it needs to have. That's exactly how I felt before I found Burrow.
Oh, okay.
So I want that particular section right there to have that same music. That's exactly how I felt.
Okay.
That's exactly how Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt. That's the kind of feel that I want to get out of it. I think just getting over that hump will really help bring more of the personal connection that we're trying to get between you and the script together, versus sounding super salesy.
All right.
So let's just try that. And if you're going off the rails and if it's not sounding great, we'll stop you early.
All right. From the top? All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry.
Slow down a bit.
Okay. It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch.
Okay, yeah, it's getting really reedy. So here's something that I noticed. You're focusing more on sales points versus emotional reaction. Here's what I mean. It's hardly surprising how people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's how you delivered that. You gave furniture industry the lift. It's fed up.
Okay.
It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry.
Okay.
So focus on how the product makes you feel versus the sales points in the script. Let's just let's just start it from the top. Let's see if you're heading in the right direction, we'll let you keep going.
All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, that one had a lot more of an emotional connection to it. At least you focused a little bit better on the things that I wanted to hear more. But I'm going to open it up. What did you all think?
Yeah.
Do you think he hit it right, or does it need more tweaks? Well, I guess when nobody's, as people are gathering up their thoughts, how did you feel when reading that?
I mean,
I can tell that this is not necessarily in your wheelhouse.
no, but I mean, focusing on the emotion rather than the technical parts felt smoother for me, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well, it certainly came off smoother. At least I definitely heard the difference there. The main thing is when you're trying to be more relatable in a sales script, focus less on the technical details and more on the emotional details. the way that it makes you feel, the reaction that you're supposed to have, the things that are supposed to be positive or negative. I really liked how this time through the read, I'm just going to point out specifics that I noticed that you changed that I really liked. Right at the beginning, moving has never been easy. You emphasized never a little bit more. And moving a couch, good luck. Good luck sounded a lot more sincere. So you definitely hit those right. But I'm curious now. I'm going to open it up. What did you all think of that delivery?
My overall thought is if we do another read, I'd ask to read it like you're reading a bedtime story to an 8-year-old girl.
All right.
Okay. Anything else? That's an interesting one. All right. Let's hear it.
Wait. I'm going again? All right. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did you all think?
That was by far my favorite read.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Satisfied
agreed.
with that read.
We came a long way.
Mm-hmm. I still
I
personally
feel like
prefer
we
the
all learned
last
a
one
lot
bit
about
more.
each other.
Okay.
The lessons with the
I
friends.
felt like
we
this
made
was the
along way.
closest to the right pacing. I think this is the
Mhm.
closest that I heard.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's go ahead and move right along then. You're off the chopping block, Phil. Thank you very much.
All right.
Mateo, if you can muster up the energy, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I know, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cole and Kabir Chopra. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cole and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your first sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that fits for modern life.
All right. I've got some thoughts, but I'm going to open it up. What did you all think?
It was very funny because I agree with Michael's little like when you gave the about a week. It was like wow about a week. Okay. And Michael was like I like that. I think it was a nice little color. Yeah, I like that. And then overall, I think this is a good pacing. It's cold, obviously. You just got to practice in the first half, but I think you tightened up the script and the pronunciation by the end, which is good. So you just gotta put it all together.
Mateo, I want you to
Yes.
care about the product.
Yeah, like
I am trying, man.
I know. It sounded like you were gonna fall asleep while reading.
really.
Yeah.
Most of my things were most of the things I was gonna say you caught and then you would retake the line.
Mhm.
But
You did do
there's
that.
one tiny little thing. You were saying "cull" and it's pronounced
that
"cool."
too.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I see
That's
the U.
the-
I'm like. That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one that didn't get changed that I was gonna mention. So I got something to say.
How about this? Like, I mean, yeah, care about the products, but don't care about those people. Yeah, don't care about those people. Don't care about if you mispronounce them. I mean, it's it's not about them. It's about you and who you're talking to. Screw Stephen Cool. Screw Kabir Chopra.
Yeah. Fuck the corpos. I
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly.
Hey, don't go saying things you're gonna regret, man.
The biggest note that I had on the technical note was that you really downplayed the hardwoods and non-toxic materials. Like you almost threw them away, and those would be points that I would emphasize.
Roger. Anything else? Okay. Who's the fucker who underlined the U? There's somebody. This fucking Mike. Hey, I know, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that the people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cole and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for just and all of that ships for and all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right. Mateo, I might just make a change real quick here. Just for you.
No, I don't need any changes. It's fine.
Why does it do that?
He thinks his consent matters.
Well, anyway, opening it up, what did you all think? Well, I figured this out.
I thought they got the cool right. Apparently it didn't.
Not really.
Ah, shit.
I want to hear some more color added to the after the names, how they felt before. It felt like how they felt before they started Burrow, and I want to hit something in there, like how they felt before they started Burrow, or how they felt before they started Burrow, or something. But do something with that.
Okay. Did I give more importance to the couple of features?
Some more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that you maybe 10% cared about the product.
Come on.
Hey, it's better than the 4% that it was before.
Fucking furniture, man.
Okay, Mateo, what was that you're comfortable with sharing. What was the most recent thing that you personally felt you needed to pick up, that you needed to have?
A new HearPods.
New AirPods? What you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, imagine how you felt when you were looking for something that maybe was similar, or like just put yourself in that situation, needing that thing, looking for something that was similar, maybe not quite as expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody came up to you and is like, oh, hey, this is perfect. I just found this thing. Why don't you check this out? You are that person offering relief to somebody who's looking for a good deal for what it is they're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
You're helping out who it is you're talking to. So help them whenever you're ready.
That's really out of character because I never help anybody. But
well, you're an actor. You're going to have to pretend.
Yeah. Hey, I know moving has never been easy, and moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that the people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cole and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They are built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did you all think of that one?
I was rocking with it until we got to like get $75 off your whatever. Because at that point, it started slowly being like, please let this be the last one. Please, God, I just want this to be the last one.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, he's so done with this.
Yep.
He does not want to read this anymore. I was like, dang it, now he's gotta.
Yeah.
Level Mateo is just such an open book.
Yeah, and you wanting this to be your last one, you have definitely not made it your last one.
You couldn't live with your script, and so they brought you back to me.
Hey, you know what? The minor change that I make seems to have seems to have worked, because now you're actually pronouncing it properly. It's cool. And you actually said that this time. Way to go.
Yay.
But yeah, you were there. You were on track, and then you totally derailed yourself.
Okay.
Whatever you were feeling at the beginning of that last one, I want you to carry it through the entire read. I want to hear that all the way to the end.
Wait. Fuck. Brett. How much was the percentage this time?
25%.
We are not really going
You're
to
going
die high.
up.
Well, hey,
You're
I
going
mean,
up.
but I mean,
Straight up.
when
That's
you
the
think about the
positive.
fact that this is furniture, I mean,
I think that's
Gotta-
I think my 25 is your like 95.
Yo,
Dude, I never realized I sound so like done with stuff.
wait, Warhammer? Oh shit, Warhammer!
Warhammer.
My suggestion would be to just pause between every sentence and think about how exactly are you going to color something in the next sentence.
Okay. I can do
Because
that.
a lot of it sounded like you're just reading it through like this,
Okay.
and that gets a little boring after a while.
Why did I mute myself? Freudian slip.
That is a mystery only you can solve. But
Freudian slip. Okay.
you've got this. You were really, really close. Again, just want you to carry that whatever you started with, that hint of connection, that care, all the way through to the end. You can do it for this one read, and then you're done. You can go to bed after this. Perfectly fine.
It's fine.
Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Yeah, I know. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that the people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cole and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They are built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that fits for modern life.
Give us 3 reads of that last line, please.
Burrow makes furniture that fits. That's not how you would read the line. Fuck. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
I'm Team C on that one. That was it right there.
Also, what I found interesting, and you corrected it afterwards, but I think it actually works, is going BURROW. I think chunking is like a thing that I'm not hearing anyone doing, and I think that's pretty cool. I was going to do that. I think it's good. I think it was a good instinct. I mean, you didn't really do it on purpose, I don't think, but like, I think it works.
Fuck no.
You didn't, but it did work actually. I think that's a great way to approach it. All right, opening it up. What did you all think before I give my impressions?
I was rocking with it. No, I am rocking with it. One thing I think was pretty neat.
I thought he was going to pull like the reverse card. I was rocking with it. No, actually, nah.
One thing I thought was really neat was how for the first enter code radio, you said it like it was kind of like an insider secret that you're only sharing with this person because it's their friend. And I like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. This one I felt was your most solid take of it. I realize that these aren't in your wheelhouse. Totally understand that. But learning the more subtle characters is only going to help you in all of your other endeavors. And the thing is for this last read, though, yes, there were probably some more tweaks that we could be doing to get a little bit more out of you in terms of caring about things, which is already a task in and of itself, but we're not going to go there. I think we got a really solid, really connected read that carried itself all the way through. Again, once you ironed out a few of the pronunciation hiccups, your delivery became a lot smoother. Once you knew how to place the words and everything, it really did come off more natural this time.
Yeah. It's definitely something that now that I work on, voiceover basically every day, something that I notice more and more than I tunnel visual too much on pronunciation and stuff.
Yeah.
And it detracts from the rest of the entire economy of the performance, basically.
Yeah, this is why it's super important with a lot of these to focus a lot more on the emotion that you're trying to communicate versus the words that you're always using. But it is a good idea to sort out the words and sort out exactly what you're going to say before you get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this one absolutely worked. At least I feel that way. And if nobody has any objections, I think we can go ahead and move on, right? Pretty cool.
Leonard has one.
No, I think we're done tormenting Mateo for now.
Ah, thank you.
All right, Mateo, go to bed. Anyway, Ellis.
I probably will. So goodbye, everybody.
Take it easy, Mateo.
Later. Have a good one.
Ellis, you are up.
Okay. Listen, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right, you all have the floor. What did you all think?
I don't know what it is, if it's just me, but somehow I was getting this vibe as you kept going that you were almost getting a more hushed tone, like, like I don't know why it sounded that way. I feel like it got a little quieter and more held back as you kept going.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say that it sounded like your personal investment was just dropping throughout the entirety of the script.
Yeah.
Okay.
Towards the end of it, it sounded to me like you were a newscaster reading off a teleprompter. I want to hear you say the Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials, like you care about that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can pull that off.
All right. Anybody else?
I guess I'm just kind of curious about that because I feel like everyone says that in like one run, and I've never heard anyone sort of say like non-toxic materials and like giving the like pause sort of thing. And I just was like, I don't know if it's like a flow thing that everyone's kind of going for, but I'm just kind of surprised. It's like everyone's been going for like a pretty uniform delivery through it.
It would be seen as a feature, so you could give it just a little bit more love if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there any additional feedback, any other changes that we think Ellis should do? Nope. All right. Let's hear another read.
Okay. Listen, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever textures, They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for the modern life.
One thing that I immediately noticed is that your words are getting very choppy. Like I guess slow down a bit. Like
Okay.
like read smoother and like enjoy the words. Like savor the words. Don't just try to get rid of the words as soon as possible. Something like that.
What I find interesting is that as soon
Yeah.
as you get to the website and the radio, it sounds very mechanical
Mhm.
and rote compared to the rest of the read. It like stands out like a sore thumb, and probably not a good way.
Mhm.
And I think to that point, you probably don't want to overhit it so it doesn't sound directly like a sales pitch, but it definitely like kind of sticks out in a bad way, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Here's what I could do. Oh.
Overall, I'd like you. I'm not getting the feeling that you care about the person you're talking to. You have this product that you're supposed to be pushing, and you're pushing it.
Yeah, I think maybe you have to go with the vibe. It's like, dude, I've been there. I get it, sort of thing, where you're like, and that's where you're pitching the problem from their perspective. And actually, I haven't heard anyone do it, but like when I see the part that's like the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, I think you can say that with a little bit more kind of disdain, where he's saying it kind of flippantly, but kind of almost snarkily.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone just kind of says it plainly. And I think if you said it like that, it's almost like you're slightly ranting. I think that'd be a cool
Okay.
take to hear. And I think it would
Hmm.
help inform the rest of the read and show that you actually give a shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm writing this down.
Man, no problem. Whenever you're done taking the notes, let's hear the read.
All right.
And make sure you hit fed up.
All right. All right. Listen, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots. Listen, I get it. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, so did he apply the changes? What did y'all think?
I liked it. It felt like it had purpose, but it didn't feel like you were preaching or force feeding. It just felt like you constantly had like this intent, like you've led with it. And I think I liked the okay, granted, you might have hit the fed up part a little bit too hard because comparatively to the thing, it almost like stuck out a little bit. But I liked
I
the
get you.
vibe because it gave you that kind of direction to inform the rest of the read, which
Yeah.
I think helped.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Anything else?
How are you guys enjoying your Monday?
Well,
a
good.
joke,
Now
I'm
that we're here,
curious.
so let me see. So with this particular read, one of the main things that we wanted to achieve was more of a personal connection between you and the person that you're helping. I think ultimately that's the goal for this script.
Yeah.
Did you have a person in mind, a face, a target for this specifically?
Technically,
Okay. I guess we don't necessarily have to have like a named individual, just
yeah.
some idea,
Mhm.
like a face and a need.
Yeah. There
Was
was
that there?
there was like a Sims kind of dude in my head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I got. It was more personal. It's still lacking a more emotional connection to whoever it is you're trying to help. Again, you are attempting to help whoever it is you're talking to.
Yeah.
You're attempting to relieve a burden to make their life easier. You have been searching for answers. I have your answers.
Mhm.
I think what might help is imagine this dude who can't say no and constantly helps other people move. And now for the first time he's doing it himself and you're like, "Oh dude, you're like so screwed." Like I get it. Like
It's the
do
one
right
dude with a
thing.
pickup truck.
Right.
Mhm.
And you're like you feel for him because it's like he's a good dude, but like he just can't say no. And then now he's like, oh
Yeah, now he needs all of the help and there's nobody there for him.
right.
Okay. All the people I know who are like that share names with people in here, and it was
Yeah,
feel so
perfect.
awkward.
Perfect. Make one of us feel awkward. Go for it. Do it.
Just
Okay,
picture me.
bet.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you serious, Brett? Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch resistant. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Ellis, are you mad that I got pizza with pineapple on it?
Yes.
I'm mad that you don't respect yourself enough. Gosh dang it. To not do that.
I thought the pizza would be enough.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
We're
I-
not starting
Let's
this.
not start.
We're not
the
having
wars.
that
Back to
argument.
voiceover. Sorry,
Like I
was
said,
being-
this isn't a space for politics. This is a place
Yeah,
for
we're not having
voiceover.
that
Let's
argument.
let's
Okay.
stick to that.
Okay, but real talk, I was vibing, and then you said your perfect sofa, and I was like, "What did I do?"
I did.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna
Oh.
buy this sofa, apparently. All right.
Okay. I
I
didn't
don't know.
even-
I think
I
you might
didn't
have
even
hit
notice that.
it.
Okay,
I
It's
almost
definitely
liked it
targeted
for a
more.
moment. And I was like, wait, it sounds like you don't want me to get it, where you're just like,
mhm. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, dude, just pick a sofa. It doesn't need all this stuff.
yeah,
I'm gonna go home.
yeah. Dude,
No,
oh
no,
my
no,
God,
no,
just
no.
get
What
the
you want
sofa,
to
for God's sake.
you want to convince the person that this is the
Yeah.
sofa. They're done looking. Like this is the
Mhm.
sofa. It's
Yeah.
built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and a USB charger.
Mhm.
Like you don't even need to get up from it if you don't want to. Heck, for a couple extra bucks, you can get a robot that brings you pizza.
Mm. With
Yeah,
my-
I
My
think that's a pretty apt comparison, because I feel like instead of
Okay.
selling the sofa, you're like, just get the sofa. Just do it. Like, come on, man, just get the sofa.
My biggest
Drove-
problem with this read is you're
Okay.
having some really odd pauses inserted in spots that just don't sound conversational at all to me. So a couple examples: how these guys felt before they started Burrow, and built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric. And if you were actually saying these things in person to somebody, you'd never pause in those spots.
Like, I would definitely pause in those spots. I'm very awkward.
Okay. Well, you did pause in those spots.
No, but I
so
can-
maybe.
I can totally well, I could try real hard to not do that. For the sake of
Do or do not. There is no try.
then by golly, I will.
There
eliminate
you
those pauses.
go.
I almost said the wrong sentence, but I didn't.
Just give us one more read. One more read. I
Yeah.
think you'll be right on it this time.
Okay. Listen, man, I understand. Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Chabir almost said a no-no word. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. I'm curious. What are your thoughts?
I have happy thoughts.
Hey. Oh, you have no idea how validated that makes me feel.
Is that what you were programmed to say? No. This one was this. It's basically what I thought it was. I think you just needed one run to sort of get a grasp of the emotional space you needed to be in, and another one to apply it. And you did. You mostly definitely applied it better this time around.
Mhm.
It still felt a little bit droll, particularly around starting from they're built for the long haul and all the way up to Burrow Makes Furniture. And yeah, that section is a little bit more salesy, a little less connected. But I mean, for the most part, you really were in that right zone. It was easy to follow along and easy to feel like you wanted to help us out.
Whoa. Slowly but surely. Us.
I'm
And then
still
I'll
so
break
torn
into
on
your
the
house
whole
and I'll boil all
build.
your pizzas.
I'm still so torn on the whole built for the long haul part, because it feels nice to like sit on the long haul thing, because it feels like that's a feature, is that it's built for the long haul. But then I was like, okay, I kind of see Leonard's point of like, it sounds a little unnatural if you sit on it for too long, and he definitely like did that. I was like, was that a problem? Was it okay this time? And like I couldn't really tell. It felt a little bit long for me. I don't know.
Well, I think
I
if
just
you
don't really know how to evaluate that.
well, did it sound natural?
I mean, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't question it.
Well, I mean, and clearly it's sticking out to you as something that you're not maybe doesn't really fit. Because again, some of the best reads that I could think of are reads that you don't. I mean, you just follow through. You don't really have anything that sticks out to you as particularly grievous or in need of change. The best reads out there are the ones that you could almost forget because they just sound so natural. This started off that way. It really did begin with that, and then you kind of lost that as you got towards the middle there. I think something that you could try is removing any emphasis on long haul, and just try to get to stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features a little bit quicker. So the way that would sound to be something like they're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger.
All right.
You see, it kind of like it moves through it. It's not necessarily, at least I hope it doesn't come off as too detached, but
Yeah. Okay. So that's not the feature, but that's like the transition point into this is the feature.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, compared to what Michael's read was, maybe if anything, you could give a little bit more oomph to the stainless steel part. Stainless steel and whatever the hell else it was. I forget.
Wow, a stainless steel couch.
Whoa.
Oh, stainless steel.
Jeebus.
Steel.
Bro.
Talk about brutalist
I don't even look at
architecture.
it.
$5?
At least
And
it's
you know what?
easy
Yeah.
to clean up when you spill stuff.
Right. You're not going to have any guests scratching on your couch. It's like, hey, you want to come over? My couch is open.
That sounds like something off of the Big Bang Theory.
What are you talking about? It's stainless steel. So
Bazinga.
let's just hear it from Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically, because yeah, again, you want to get to the important parts: stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features. Like again, this whole thing, it just makes sense. Like that should be the focus. It just all of this makes sense.
Okay. Like the way you said Bazinga is just like stuck in my brain. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features, like a built-in USB charger.
Nope, you hitched up on long haul for too long.
I did.
Yes, you did. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric.
Okay.
They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did y'all think of that one?
I think it felt detached, personally.
Okay. Anybody agree?
I really like the previous read, and I almost stopped listening just because I got a read that I'm happy with. So I
Yeah.
honestly don't know if this last read was really good or less so. Sorry.
Okay.
Good
Well,
job, Leonard.
all right.
It's like, I don't want to
I don't
do
Clearly,
remember
it.
these.
Leonard has dropped the ball when it comes to critiquing. No, yeah, This is probably getting a little too line ready now. That's
Okay.
my feeling about it. I think it's getting a little too line ready, and we're getting a little too belabored in the specific points. I used to do that a lot more. I want to try to get away from that because, I mean, what the hell do I know about a perfect read? But yeah, I think we do have a good read out of you from one of the previous ones. I just wanted to try seeing what that would be like. So, unless somebody has something they'd like to say, I think we're safe to move on, right? Cool. Leonard, you're up.
Okay. Hey, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul, with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, what'd y'all think?
I like the tagline. It was good. There was one more thing. I did notice the pause for long haul. It felt actually more natural than I expected, but I still think it sounds better when you flow through it and focus more on the stain and scratch resistant and clever features. But that's just me.
Okay.
Not on the stainless steel.
Yeah, stainless steel, exactly. Yeah, same difference. It kind of sounds
As long
like
as it's scratch resistant.
exactly.
Okay. Anybody else?
I might be bugging. What?
That's a way to
Was
start
there
some
a-
feedback.
Was there a line missing?
Wait, what?
Okay. This is either the greatest because I completely forgot it, or I'm just absolutely bugging. I heard the first enter code radio and then the tagline, and this might be a connection thing. I didn't hear that's BURROW.
Yeah, that was a connection thing.
Yeah, I definitely.
Oh,
heard it.
okay.
Yeah, that was a connection thing.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, Leonard, focus more in on what you want your listener to feel. Focus more in on the emotional things here. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, again, free pizza, good thing. Acrobatic pivots, not so good of a thing. It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. Again, focus on those emotions, the strong reaction, because you're solving them by giving somebody something that's loaded with a bunch of good things in it. Stain and scratch resistant fabric, clever features, USB charger, things like that. Make those more positive.
Okay.
Now that's it for me. Unless somebody has anything, I'd like to hear you go ahead and give us another take.
Okay, then. Hey, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. enter code radio. That's BURROW.com, enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, while you're still in the zone, hang on. Do the red section again, except $75. Let's make
Okay.
it more personable. So let's just hear that section over again. If you need to start from a little bit farther beforehand, go for it. But let's turn it from $75 to $75.
Okay. Like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay, opening it up. What did you all think of that read?
This is the first time that it felt like almost sycophantic throughout it. It felt like
Sycophantic. Okay.
Yeah. It was like very sing-songy, I think, comparably. It was like I'm trying to see if I can emulate. It was like Burrow furniture is made in America from ethnically. It was like, and I'm like,
Ethically,
like
not
it, but
ethnically
like-
sourced hardwood.
yeah. I am just all of the.
Pretty sure he didn't say that.
It was heading in that direction. It was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah. Maybe just like a little bit. Turn it down a little bit because it's starting to sound like you're like an MLM or something.
Okay.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, let's hear it one more time.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com, enter code radio. That's BURROW.com, enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Yeah, I was into that. It sounded so effortless. I was really into that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good with it. It fixed all the problems I had with it. Cool. All right, we're moving along. Since nobody has anything else to say, we're going to go ahead and move along. Brett, you are up.
All right. You're moving that busted couch again? Dude, moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for a modern life.
All right, opening it up. What did you all think of that one?
First thing that popped out to me was you emphasized and that's probably I think you probably wanted it right before the fabric thing. It's probably no, but I actually think the rest of it sounded really natural. And I liked the kind of what's the word they always call it? It's like your neighbor or whatever, that sort of thing. Like the boy next door or whatever. That gave that vibe. Was good. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah.
I caught the tail end of it, but the one thing that stuck out to me was you see, it's supposed to say all of that ships for free, but you kind of went through that pretty quickly, and I heard all that shit's for free. So, just watch the pronunciation.
I'm a pilot ship.
For me, it felt like you were hammering the points home just a little too much. Like, you're going to like this couch, and you better like it because I'm telling you this is what you should like about the couch.
It sounded to me you added a word. It sounded like to me you said that's fit for a modern life instead of that's fit for modern life. I don't know if anyone else heard that.
Yeah, I heard that. I was going to wait to see if it happened again in the next read. Okay, so Brett, for this next read, here's what I want you to focus on. So this is a classic problem solution style of script. The problem is everything up top. All of that sucks. The first 2-3 sentences, if you want to call them that. But then you relate to them. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Kuhl and Kabir Chopra felt. You know, like they were in that same mindset. Again, the whole idea is to give it the same music of that's exactly how I felt when I was in that position. You know, it's a little bit of a relation there. You don't want to hammer the point too hard. You kind of want to just try and get to Burrow as soon as you can. Burrow Furniture is made in America, and this is where you're solving all of their problems. Because now they're not even going to have to worry about the couch. They can just get a new one that's absolutely fantastic, and that'll solve all of their problems. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Screw buying pizza for strangers and hoping that they'll show up. It's just going to be there. You know, it's part of that solution. So make sure that you're actively trying to solve whoever you're listening to. Or whoever's listening to you, you're actively trying to solve their problem. Like, you have it. Like, you know that this is just. It's going to make it easy for you. So let's hear that approach, and we'll see if it works or not.
Okay. You're moving that busted couch again? Dude, moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Kuhl and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Yeah, that was the read for sure.
Yeah. That was so smooth.
Vibing with it, to steal Ellis's term. Opening it up, what did you all think? Yeah, you stunned him. No.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Sweet.
Well, then let's move it right along. If nobody has anything to say, you nailed it. Again, you focused in on your target audience. You solved their problem. Again, emotional connection worked out perfectly. Yeah. Moving right along. Jamie, you are up.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
All right, opening it up. What did y'all think?
Man, that was so smooth. That was great.
Yeah, you were this close to a cut and print in one go. This close. I still have something I want to say, but I'm going to see if anybody else has the same idea.
I feel like it'd fit on a radio commercial that's like on a jazz station or an easy listening station, like because it was just that kind of chill vibe the whole time. So I don't know if it would be a universal like commercial, but I dug it.
Yeah, the note that I wrote down here was that it's so smooth that it was putting me to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit
I'm
too.
not sure. I'm not sure where to go with that. And it's like you should want me to care a little bit more instead of just listen to your wonderful voice and drift off into never.
Yeah. Like I was rocking with it on like almost every technical level, but it didn't seem like a friend talking to a friend about wanting to solve a problem. And I think part of that was just how nice and close and smooth it sounded.
Yes, that's actually what I was going to say. It was a bit too whispery.
Hang on. Let me get this straight. It's so good, it's bad?
I'm sorry, did I stutter?
Oh, you did not.
Well, okay.
Damn.
So let's shift this around a little bit here. I don't think it was so good. It's bad. I think you were just using the wrong technique in the situation. You're really, really close. This feels a lot more like, you're trying to talk discreetly to a friend at like a booth in a restaurant or something like that. And you're just keeping it down. And it's like, yeah. But the thing is that that's not necessarily the feel of this. Yeah, this is real voice under feel of a real voice under read, and you are the center of attention here. Just turn up the engagement, your personal engagement with this other person, just a little bit. It doesn't need to be a whole lot, but just enough to where it feels like maybe you're talking next to them, like while you're walking down the street.
Can you hear me? Is this nice and loud?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can hear you.
Moving has never been easy. And moving a couch? Good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Cut, print, we're good. That's it.
Yeah. I feel that's more of a universal read commercial that could be played everywhere.
Yeah, the first one
compared to last, the easy listening kind of thing.
The first one has its place for sure. It absolutely does have its place, but this one was it could have been anywhere. You could play it wherever, and it's because of that change in engagement. I mean, I don't know how it is you saw it, but yes, it sounded more like you were talking with somebody while doing normal everyday things. Much clearer to follow along with, much easier to understand, or not understand, but much easier to get engaged with. That's really the main part, and you definitely nailed that.
The biggest thing I did was move away from the microphone because I'm sleepy and it's right next to my face.
And you know what? Whatever it was that you did absolutely worked. If that's all you needed to do, yeah, that was all you needed to do. It was fantastic. I'm stumbling over myself trying to compliment you here.
Ooh.
Well, does anybody have any other feedback? Positive,
Yeah,
negative, anything?
I think I think you dropped one of the words. I think I heard all of that instead of and all of that. I think you dropped the and in the beginning. I don't know if anyone else heard that.
Actually, he didn't.
You
It was
did?
a subtle and all of that. He put a little bit more emphasis on all of that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe there was also a connection hiccup for you along the way. I heard it. I don't know. Did anybody else hear him skip that? Yeah. Okay. It might have been a connection thing. I definitely heard him say it though.
We're good.
Okay, cool.
All right. 2 takes and you're done. Way to go, Jamie.
Yeah.
Moving right along. Justin, you're up.
Okay. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kapir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did you all think?
And you hit every letter there except that P in ship. Because it didn't sound like that.
I think that first flub really threw you off, because I really like the sort of confident sort of thing you had going, because I think that really helped convey that, I've used this and it's a service that I trust, and I think that it's worth your time, friend of mine. But I think after that it got a little shy and restrained because of, I'm assuming, wanting to avoid any other flubs, which I get. It happens.
Cool. Okay.
I wrote down 2 things here. The first one was the overall vibe felt to me just really matter of fact, and I'd like to up the caring/engagement just a little bit. And also, it was a touch on the fast side. I'd slow it down a little.
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready, let's hear it again.
Okay. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code RADIO. That's BURROW.com. Enter code RADIO. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. So the thing is your reads are really good at portraying the negative emotion at the very beginning that you're supposed to, because again, problem solution. But the thing is when it gets to solution, you get really salesy. Again, you start talking more about you start emphasizing more the technical aspects versus the things that are really going to solve somebody's problems. It's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. Again, we're focusing more on the emotion there. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. We want to focus on the things that are going to make somebody feel good, that are going to make them feel like this choice is the right one for me, for my lifestyle, for my needs. It needs to be more emotionally driven rather than points driven, if that makes sense. I think.
So it's one of the more emotionally driven things that is made in America rather than it's ethically sourced, or.
Well, okay, so I may have slowed down a little bit more on Made in America, but the thing is there's several hiccups, several stops that were made in the middle of sentences, and I think that was one of them. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. You don't break that sentence up too much. I probably paused on America. I shouldn't have done that. So don't break that sentence up quite as much. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric and clever features. Again, that's all half of a sentence. That's not even a full sentence. So breaking that up is going to start sounding really salesy. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch resistant fabric. You see, try to keep the sentences flowing.
Okay.
Does anybody else have anything they'd like to say?
Yeah, kind of on the same lines as you, Michael. It did sound a little like the sentences sounded more choppy this time because of that. There were like pauses in the middle of sentences, and I didn't know if like maybe you were taking a breath or something. So just careful with the breath control. But yeah, these are short enough sentences that I think if you take a breath at the end of your periods, like you should be able to keep the flow going, on each of the sentences.
Yeah, these didn't regurgitating with that. These didn't feel like sentences to me. They felt like clumps of words. And I think part of it might have again come from not wanting to mispronounce a word or something, because I noticed that it was every now and again it would jump between like it was almost like you were hyper fixated on this is the word, okay, now this one, now this one, now this one, as opposed to the idea as a sentence.
I will say that you fixed the problems that I mentioned. I felt the pace was perfect, and I didn't get the pure matter of fact vibe. You were caring a bit more. Now, you did have these other issues that people are raising, but I just wanted to say you did fix the ones that I had from the first read. So good job on that.
Oh, okay. Whew, okay.
You got this, I believe. Whenever you're ready. One more read.
Okay. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Kuhl and Kapil Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced Burrow Furniture.
I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna back you up a little bit because you also stopped at felt. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. So take a deep breath from the top. Let's try to keep it all together. Just keep it regular pace through the whole thing.
Okay. Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. That's exactly how co-founder Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. What did everybody think of that one?
You made it flow nicely.
My favorite so far.
You fixed the flow issue.
Yep.
Yeah, you fixed the flow issue. So good job on that. But it went back to sounding super matter of fact all the way through.
Yeah, I felt rushed. Mm.
Don't. You have control.
And maybe out of breath too.
I can see that.
So take deeper breaths.
Yeah. If you need to, you can complete the complete long sentence and then take a deep breath and then complete the next complete long sentence. It's okay to put the big pauses there at the end of sentence because those can easily be edited out.
Okay. Yeah.
I think also it's nice to have a break between the end of the problem and the start of the solution. And I think that'll help you out a lot because I think that's where you're flowing.
It can help you shift your emotional change too.
Yeah. Okay.
Remember, you're the performer. You are in control. There's no need to be rushed.
Right.
Whenever you're ready, from the top.
Moving has never been easy, and moving a couch, good luck. After all the promises of free pizza and acrobatic pivots, it's hardly surprising that people are fed up with the furniture industry. That's exactly how co-founders Stephen Cool and Kabir Chopra felt before they started Burrow. Burrow Furniture is made in America from ethically sourced hardwoods and non-toxic materials. They're built for the long haul with stain and scratch-resistant fabric and clever features like a built-in USB charger. And all of that ships for free in just a week. Get $75 off your perfect sofa at burrow.com. Enter code radio. That's BURROW.com. Enter code radio. Burrow makes furniture that's fit for modern life.
Okay. How did that feel for you? Did you feel like you were more in control of your pace and what was going on?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it sounded really good. That was really good. See, there's no reason to be rushed. Trying to rush through the project is the thing that's going to kill it. You took control of the situation. You took greater control of your pace and of what you were saying, miles better than the last read.
Yeah, I guess I interpreted trying to button up the senses as read faster and don't take a break between words.
Oh, no. That's not at all what that means. Not at all what that means. It's mostly just keeping the ideas more cohesive. That's more of what I meant. And slowing it down and taking more control really, really played to that. Really played to that.
Mm. Cool, thank you.
And I certainly hope that felt different to you performing it, because it should.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I more relaxed. And this is kind of a learning moment for me because you're saying that I'm more salesy, but I felt like my tone was still upbeat, but it's because of the pauses that I put in the words that's what made it salesy, and not the state of mind that I was at when I was going through the last half of this script.
Now, the self-analysis is technically a Dan rule violation. I'll let you off on that one for now. But yes, you're absolutely right. It's not necessarily it's not always exactly how you approach the individual words, but how you approach the ideas as a whole. If you break them up in ways that are unnatural, it is going to sound salesy. But you kept everything together very cohesively, very well. Again, you took control of the situation for yourself, and it sounded fantastic. Truly.
I agree.
Thank you.
And you got the Leonard stamp of approval. And I don't know who else wants to give you their stamps of approval, but that's a pretty good one to
I'm seeing
get.
some thumbs up there.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream so far, but that does not mean we're done with everybody. We still have a couple people that we're going to get through. So if you can stick around, please do. We need all the ears possible. But if not, thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.